Cruise lines have built an entire world at sea designed to keep you happy, entertained, and spending money. But behind the buffet and Broadway shows, there are a lot of things they hope you never notice. Today, we are pulling back the curtain and revealing 10 secrets that cruise lines do not exactly advertise. Some will save you money, some will save you stress, and a few might just change the way you cruise forever. Whether you are planning your very first cruise or you are a seasoned cruiser with 10 voyages under your belt, these are the tips and truths that cruise lines would rather you did not figure out. Because when you do, you will spend less, get more, and cruise smarter. Get ready. Because number 8 is a powerful insider trick that can save you hundreds of dollars on your next sailing, but only if you know exactly when to use it. Let's get started. 1. The real cost of that free room upgrade. We all love the idea of scoring a free upgrade to a better stateroom. Cruise lines even send you emails with subject lines like, "You've been selected for an upgrade." But here is what they do not tell you. Those upgrades are not really free. Many cruise lines now use something called a bid to upgrade system. They will let you place a bid for a better cabin, and if you win, you pay extra. The catch is that you often lose your carefully chosen room location. That means you could end up under the pool deck where chairs scrape all morning, or near a noisy elevator. Even when they offer a complimentary upgrade, there can be strings attached. Your cabin might move from a midship location to the very front or back of the ship, which means more motion and longer walks. Or you might lose special perks that came with your original category, like extra loyalty points or free internet minutes. The lesson here is to do the math before you accept. If you really care about where your cabin is, or you booked for specific perks, a so-called free upgrade could cost you more than it gives you. If you love the idea of an upgrade, here is the better strategy. Book a guarantee cabin. That means you do not pick your exact room, just the category, and the cruise line assigns you a room later. You usually pay less up front, and there's a good chance you will get a slightly better cabin than the cheapest one available. 2. How cruise pricing is designed to trick your brain. Cruise fares look like an incredible bargain. You will see ads for $399 per person and think you are getting a whole week of vacation for the price of a weekend getaway. But here is what most new cruisers do not realize. That price is just the beginning. First, the price you see is almost always per person based on double occupancy, so 2 people must pay to get that rate. Then there are port fees, taxes, and gratuities that can add hundreds of dollars to the final bill, and that is just to get on the ship. Once you are on board, there are plenty of opportunities to spend more. Specialty restaurants, shore excursions, spa treatments, internet packages, photo packages, bingo, art auctions. The cruise fare is basically your entry ticket to a floating resort, and nearly everything extra is designed to encourage spending. Cruise lines even use clever pricing psychology. They will discount a drinks package by 30% before the cruise, making you think you are saving money even though the base price was inflated before the sale. They also tempt you with limited time sales, which are really just rolling promotions. The best way to beat this system is to set a budget before you sail. Decide what extras are really important to you. Book drink packages, Wi-Fi, and specialty dining. When they go on sale before your cruise, they are almost always cheaper than onboard prices. And remember, there are plenty of things included in your fare. The main dining room, buffet, shows, most activities, and basic drinks like water, coffee, and tea. You can absolutely have an amazing cruise without spending a penny more than the fare you already paid. 3. Behind the all-you-can-eat buffet. Cruise ship buffets are legendary. Endless trays of food, soft serve ice cream, late night snacks. It feels like food heaven. But what you do not see is how carefully cruise lines design the buffet layout to control what you put on your plate. Notice how the cheapest, most filling items like pasta, rice, and bread are front and center? Meanwhile, premium items like shrimp cocktail or carving stations are tucked away in corners or placed in small batches. This is not an accident. It is a cost control strategy to keep you satisfied while limiting how much expensive food you take. Another secret: some of the food in the buffet is recycled creatively. Leftover roast beef from dinner might show up as beef stew at lunch the next day. Those shrimp might reappear in a seafood pasta. Cruise lines are experts at reducing waste. So while the food is safe to eat, you are often seeing yesterday's leftovers in a new form. Want to get the best buffet experience? Go early, right when it opens. That is when the food is freshest and most plentiful. And do not forget about the other free dining venues. Many new cruisers think the buffet is their only option, but the main dining room and even some specialty style eateries are included at no extra charge. These spots often have better quality food and much shorter lines. 4. The truth about cruise internet. Cruise internet has a reputation for being slow and expensive. And while technology has improved a lot with new satellite systems, the pricing is still designed to make cruise lines a huge profit. Many cruisers do not know that the internet is often sold in different speed tiers. The cheapest tier might be good only for messaging, while the highest tier allows streaming. Cruise lines market the streaming plan aggressively because it is the most expensive. But here's the secret. Most streaming services let you download shows and movies to your device before your cruise, so you do not need that top tier plan. Here's another tip. Do not buy the internet plan on the first day unless you must work while cruising. Prices sometimes drop midway through the sailing, especially if the ship is not selling enough packages. And if you only need the internet for a quick check-in with family or to post photos, look for free Wi-Fi hotspots in port. Coffee shops and some terminals offer free access, letting you save your shipboard minutes for when you really need them. 5. The hidden dangers of drink packages. Drink packages sound amazing. Unlimited cocktails, soda, coffee, even bottled water. But cruise lines make a lot of money selling these, and they are counting on you not doing the math. Most packages require you to drink 5 to 6 alcoholic drinks per day, just to break even. If you are not a big drinker, you are better off paying as you go. Also, remember that most lines require every adult in the same cabin to buy the package. So even if one person does not drink, they still must pay. And here is a hidden catch. Gratuities on drink packages are added up front. That means a $600 package might cost $700 once the service charge is included before you even have your first drink. If you do get the package, maximize it by using it for bottled water, specialty coffees, and mocktails in addition to alcohol. And watch for happy hour specials. Sometimes drinks are discounted so much that you would save more by buying individually. 6. Cabin secrets cruise lines won't mention. Your cabin is more than just a place to sleep, but most passengers never discover half the hidden features. For example, many stateroom walls are magnetic. Bring magnetic hooks, and you instantly have extra storage space for hats, lanyards, or wet swimsuits. Behind your mirrors and under your couch, there is usually hidden storage. Use these spaces to keep your room organized and avoid the feeling of clutter. Want peace and quiet? Avoid cabins directly under the pool deck, near crew areas, or near nightclubs. These are usually noisier than advertised. Midship cabins on lower decks tend to have the least motion if you are prone to seasickness. And here's a big one. If something in your room does not work, air conditioning, plumbing, even the TV, tell your cabin steward right away. Cruise lines are eager to keep you happy and will often fix issues quickly or even compensate you with onboard credit. 7. The excursion markup they hope you never see. Cruise lines make big money on shore excursions. And while booking through the ship is convenient and comes with a guarantee that they will wait for you if you are late, you are often paying 30 to 50% more than you would with a private tour operator. Local tour companies frequently offer the exact same excursions, sometimes with smaller groups and more flexibility at a much lower cost. The key is to research ahead of time. Look at reviews on sites like TripAdvisor, check cruise forums, and make sure the company is reputable. Always leave enough time to get back to the ship before departure. If you want to split the difference, book excursions in advance through a site that offers a back-to-ship guarantee. That way, you get a lower price, but still have peace of mind. And do not forget, some ports are easy to explore on your own. Walking tours, hop-on, hop-off buses, or just a beach day can be far cheaper than ship-sponsored excursions. 8. The best time to book your next cruise. Cruise lines love to tempt you with book your next cruise on board offers. They often include extra onboard credit or reduced deposits. But here's the secret. You can usually transfer that booking to your preferred travel agent when you get home and stack even more perks on top. The very best time to book is during a sale that lines up with the itinerary you want. Wave season January through March usually has the biggest promotions, but flash sales happen all year. Another secret, many lines offer price protection. If the fare drops after you book, you can often call and get the difference as onboard credit or a refund. If you are flexible, consider booking guarantee cabins or last-minute deals. Prices can drop dramatically as the sale date approaches, though your cabin location will be random. 9. The secret world of crew-only areas. This one is more of a curiosity than a money saver, but it is fascinating. Behind those crew-only doors is an entire hidden city. There are crew cafeterias, bars, gyms, and even small cabins stacked deep below the passenger decks. The crew works hard, and their world is designed to be separate so they can relax out of view. Some cruise lines now offer behind-the-scenes tours, where you can see the galley, laundry, and even the bridge. If you are curious about how the ship really works, this is worth every penny. You will come away with a new appreciation for what it takes to run a floating resort for thousands of people. 10. The biggest secret. You are not the customer. This one might surprise you. On a cruise ship, you are not actually the main customer the shareholders are. The cruise line's top priority is profit. That is why so many activities are designed to sell something, from art auctions to spa seminars. But here is the good news. You are still in control. You can choose where to spend, where to save, and how to maximize everything that is included. Remember, you already paid for a lot. Entertainment, food, pools, fitness center, kids clubs, and more. The more you focus on enjoying what is included, the less you will feel pressured to spend. The real secret to a great cruise is to be an informed traveler. When you know how the system works, you can play along without feeling taken advantage of. Those are 10 secrets cruise lines would rather you did not know. Have you ever discovered a cruise hack that saved you money or stress? Share it in the comments so other cruisers can learn from your experience. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more Cruise Insider tips, and I will see you in the next one. Happy cruising.